Instead of staying inside and just saying, "Oh, I'm an introvert," and all this. I just like I'm bad at talking to people. I'll never be good at talking to people because I'm just not that person. When I ask myself that, are the best moments in my life in my room? Someone said this in a video and it just clicked for me. Hell no. The best moments in your life were when you were in a social situation, when you were out with your friends, you were at someone's birthday party. Those fun times that you've had in your life are with people. Let that sink in for a bit, bro. This whole entire time you've been lying to yourself, saying that I'm an introvert and that I need to stay inside all the time because like that's just who I am. I'm not an extroverted type of person. No one is born introvert or extrovert. These are just terms that us humans have created. These things aren't real. They're labels. Having the belief that you're an introvert and that you are just stuck in this certain way because that's who you are is a belief. It's a term, it's a label, it's something that's just been put on you. It's not real. The first thing you need to realize, of course, the best moments in your life weren't alone. That already just clicked something for me when I realized that. And holding that belief that you are an introvert doesn't serve you in any way. In the back of your head, you want to have a better life. You want to have more fun. You want to make more friends. You want to be more social. But instead, you have this belief that you're an introvert and that you can't change. Why would you feed into a belief that doesn't help you? I'm speaking to my younger self and I'm speaking to you here. Why would you hold a belief that doesn't serve you? If it doesn't help you towards getting a result that you want, why would you believe it? Even if it's delusional, why would you believe it if it doesn't even help you? So first off, kill that mindset. You have the ability to change your reality. You have the ability to change who you are. These things are just labels. These things that have just been put onto you and you've put into your own head. You can change that. The second thing you need to realize is that people start as strangers. You have the mindset that talking to strangers is weird. Talking to other people is weird. That if I go outside of the people that I already know and try to talk to other people, it's kind of weird. And that these people already have their social group, or these strangers don't want to talk to me because you have that mindset. Really think about it. The best friends that you've had in life, the best people you've known in life, what did they all start as? They started as strangers. Oh, oh. Okay, now this is powerful, bro. This is powerful shit that I'm talking to you, bro. These things that I have realized is just changing the game, bro. It's changing everything in my head, and I hope this helps you too. So one, introvert, extrovert are labels. You can change the beliefs in your head. You don't have to feed into something that doesn't help you. Two, people start as strangers. You have this belief that it's weird to talk to strangers and it's really weird to start conversations with people that aren't inside of your friend group. But those people that are in your friend group started as strangers. Now, once you've killed these two beliefs in your head, because if you don't start with the beliefs in your head, the mindsets that you hold, if you do anything else, any other action, you will not succeed. Now, the actual tips that I'm going to give you is open your mouth more. As introvert, I don't want to say that because that's a label. That's a thing that has been created. Like I said before, you can change your reality. You can change the way you act. You can change your beliefs. Open your mouth more. Maybe it's because of school telling teachers telling us to shut up, or maybe it's the bad interactions we've had with people. When we said things that were on our heads, that we said to our friends, for example, these people that teased us in school, the people that we hung out with, even though they were shit people, they said things that hurt us. They said things that made fun of us when we spoke our mind, when we said things that are in our head. That's why we struggle to open our mouths more, because we've had the negative feedback loop that if we say things that are just on our heads, we say things that we think is interesting, that we think is cool. These people made fun of us for absolutely no reason, just because they're probably just shit people and they feel insecure in themselves, so they feel the need to make fun of you. Open your mouth more. You have to have the belief that you have interesting things to say. Even if it isn't that interesting, even if it's some stupid thing that's on your head, say it. You have things to say, you have things to speak about, but you don't speak about it because you have the belief that it's going to be bad. And it probably is, to be honest. Just get into the habit of opening your mouth more, starting more conversations. You have to have the courage to be trash at something at first for it to get good. And this applies to speaking as well. Right now, I'm not super good at speaking right now. I'm not super good at speaking to new people. But I know that I will get better the more I just open my mouth. You learn through your mistakes. You learn through making mistakes and correcting them. How are you supposed to know what you should do if you don't actually do the thing? If you don't actually speak to more people, right? So open your mouth more, even if it's something garbage. Just say it, even if it you think that it's weird or that it's. Just get into the habit of opening your mouth more, bro. Now the next thing that you need to realize is starting conversations. The conversation starters, if you've been going through the rabbit hole of the social skills videos like charisma on command, like I used to fucking watch so many of those videos, bro. It was crazy. There is no one conversation starter that's gonna make the conversation more interesting. There's no conversation starter. Shit, my battery's gonna die. There's no there's no one tactic that's gonna make this conversation more fun. What I've realized about the most charismatic, interesting people, especially in my workplace, I've learned so much from this guy and other people that I've met. I wondered why they were so good at speaking. I look over and they're laughing with the other coworker, and I couldn't do that. I was comparing myself. I was like, fuck, how do I be like that? And when he spoke to me, this was, I don't know, maybe the second, third day of work. The first thing he said, this is gonna be this is gonna blow your mind. He said, "What did you do on the weekend? What did you get up to after work?" That was literally the conversation starter. You overthink about what to say, but when the most charismatic guy in the room, the most charismatic guy that you know in your life, or that you don't know because you stay inside all the time, their conversation starter is literally just, "What did you do on the weekend? What did you do after work? What did you do after school?" That was the first thing that they say. There's no crazy conversation starter that's going to make it easier for you to converse with people. Most of the times in life, I'm realizing that the most simplest things are the things that work the best. You want to go speak to a new person, and then the first thing you say, it doesn't have to be something crazy. Just, how are you? How's your day been? And you might think, oh yeah, but these conversations are boring. These things are shallow conversations. How do you get into the deeper water? For example, you're on the beach. How do you get into the deeper water? You step in the shallow water, right? You have to step into the shallow water first, right? Okay, yeah, maybe you might say that, yeah, but what if there's just a massive hole? Okay, okay, that that is the exception, right? With some people, you just click immediately and then you start talking about deep conversations. Those are the exceptions. For most people, you got to step in the shallow water first. The small talk, the small conversation started, like just asking how the day has been. How was your weekend? And then you go deeper into the water. You go deeper and you ask follow-up questions. But oh yeah, so what about that? So they say what they did in the weekend. Oh, that thing. You make assumptions. You say what's on your mind. Like I said from the other tips, you just say what's on your mind. How do you get better at talking to people? By talking. If you're not opening your mouth more, how are you supposed to get better at talking? So simple is always the best. How was your day? Right? It's nothing crazy. Now, the last tip I'm going to give you is to find reasons to be outside. Maybe you already have a job, you go to school. Those are reasons to be outside. But other than that, you stay inside most of the time. You stay on YouTube watching self-improvement videos thinking you're being productive because that's what I always do, bro. I'm gonna be fucking honest on this video because I'm honest on every single video. I don't do a lot. I stay inside, I film videos, maybe edit some videos, call my bros like on the phone. And now I found more reasons to be outside. Instead, I go for that bike ride and I call a bro on the phone. I call someone on the phone. That's a reason to be outside. Maybe you go for a walk in the morning to get some sunlight. You have the reason to be outside. You don't specifically go outside to talk to people like an autist. You go outside for a specific reason. You have a reason to be outside. It gives you a reason to start speaking to more people. That is the last tip I'll give you. I hope this guide helps you, and I'll see you soon.